In 2014, CDC reported that 1 in 5 Americans had skin cancer, but only 48% of these people were diagnosed. I'm Kayla. Today I'll be telling you about skin cancer, what it is, how you can get it, the different types of skin cancer, how to detect it, and how to prevent it. What is skin cancer? Skin cancer is the most common form of cancer. It occurs when healthy skin cells become damaged and become mutated, reproducing more mutated skin cells. This creates an endless cycle, thus creating skin cancer. Types of skin cancer. There are 3 common types of skin cancer: basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and malignant melanoma. Basal cell carcinoma is the most common and the least deadly. It appears on the skin as red or pink marks that are just a little bit more abnormal than a mole. Squamous cell carcinoma is more deadly than basal cell carcinoma because it reproduces more quickly. It appears on the skin also as red and pink patches that are scaly or can appear as an opened wound that will not close. Malignant melanoma is the most deadly because it is the fastest reproducing skin cancer and can also spread to your internal organs through your lymphatic system and your bloodstream. Basal cell carcinoma, if caught early on, can be surgically removed, as well as squamous cell carcinoma. Malignant melanoma can be surgically removed if it's caught in the early stages. If it travels to the internal organs, it must be treated with chemo or radiation. Here's a diagram of the different types of skin cancer. Here's a normal, healthy mole, nothing to be concerned about. Here's basal cell, it's just kind of a reddish pink bump. Squamous cell looks very similar to the basal cell, but in the middle it looks like it's an open wound. And the melanoma is very dark and is also uneven on the edges with an uneven border. What can lead to skin cancer? There are 2 common things that can lead to skin cancer. 1 are overexposure to UV rays from tanning beds or the sun. 2 are your genetics, or where you land on the Fitzpatrick scale. What is the Fitzpatrick scale? The Fitzpatrick scale was developed by a dermatologist named Dr. Thomas Fitzpatrick. This scale measures a skin type's ability to protect itself against sun exposure. There are 6 skin types on this scale. The lightest one being type 1, the darkest one being type 6. Type 1, think like an Irish redhead and very fair skinned, is most susceptible to skin cancer. This is because their skin lacks melanin. Type 6 is the darkest, so an African. This is the least likely to develop skin cancer because it has so much melanin in the skin. Melanin is the body's natural protection against UV rays. Detection of skin cancer. The American Skin Cancer Society recommends that everybody know the ABCDE checklist of skin cancer. The A is asymmetrical, so you want to look for marks on your body that have symmetry and are equal on both sides. B is for border. You want to look for an even border, nothing raised on one side and flat on the other. C is color. You want a light, consistent color, not dark or various colors. D is diameter. You don't want a mark on your skin bigger than the size of a pencil's eraser. And E is evolving. If you notice that a mark on your skin is changing over time, you should get that looked at. They also recommend that you have yearly checkups with your dermatologist for a full skin analysis. Protection. There are a few ways that you can prevent skin cancer. Try to lower your risks of getting skin cancer. This includes a broad spectrum SPF of 15 or more. It needs to be broad spectrum to protect you from UVA rays, which are aging rays, and UVB rays, which are burning rays. Both can lead to skin cancer. The second way is to cover exposed skin when you're out in the sun using long sleeve shirts, long pants, broad brimmed hats, and UV protecting sunglasses. You should also seek shade whenever you're outside, especially between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. This is when the sun is at its highest point and the rays are their strongest. The most important thing that you can do is to avoid tanning beds at all times.